Hello everyone, I'm Priyanka Shah and welcome to my YouTube channel Mathlite. In this video, we'll continue with exercise 3B from chapter Compound Interest Using Formula. So starting with question number 4. On what sum of money will compound interest payable annually for 2 years be the same as simple interest on rupees 9430 for 10 years, both at the rate of 5% per annum? Now there are two interests over here. One is simple interest, another one is compound interest. Okay, so on what sum of money you are asked? Sum of money is nothing but principal. Okay, so on what sum of money will compound interest payable annually, that is per annum? Okay, so compound interest payable annually for 2 years be the same as simple interest. So forget simple interest for now, let us focus on compound interest. For compound interest, what information we are given? So for compound interest, on what sum of money? Sum of money, that is principal, is not given. So when principal is not given, what do we assume? We assume it to be X rupees. So let it be X rupees. Okay. On what sum of money will compound interest payable annually for 2 years? N is 2 years. Okay. Be the same as simple interest on rupees 9430. Now coming to simple interest. For simple interest on rupees 9430, you calculate simple interest on the sum of money, that is principal. So this is the principal for simple interest. Okay, so this is the principal 9430. Okay, simple interest on 9430 for 10 years. So the time period is 10 years. Both at the rate of 5% per annum. Both simple interest and compound interest. So R is same. Here also it's 5% per annum. Here also 5%. Alright. Now the important part. On what sum of money will compound interest payable annually for 2 years be the same as simple interest? Compound interest will be the same as simple interest. Okay, so on what sum of money, that is P, we have to find. This is what we have to find. And you are told that the compound interest will be the same as simple interest. So for this information, if you calculate the compound interest, जो compound interest मिलेगा, that will be equal to the simple interest for this information. Okay, so when you calculate this, you will get something in terms of X. Okay, so यहाँ पे CI is nothing but A minus P. A is nothing but P into 1 plus R upon 100 raised to N minus P. So substituting the values, you will easily get the answer. You will get it in terms of X. Okay, so सिर्फ P unknown है, rest all we know. So we'll just substitute and solve. Now for simple interest, we know everything. So you will get proper numerical value. Okay, so simple interest you will get easily. Formula is also very easy. It's P into R into T upon 100. Okay, so this also you will get. Now you are told that जो compound interest मिलेगा, that is equal to simple interest. So you will equate the two values. यहाँ पे कुछ मिलेगा, यहाँ पे कुछ मिलेगा. Both will be equal because you are told over here. Alright, so just solve that and you will get the value of X, that is principal, the sum of money. Okay, so let us now start solving. Now we are given all the information for simple interest. So first let us calculate simple interest. Okay, so what all information we are given for simple interest? Let us write it down. For simple interest, principal is rupees 9430. Okay, time period is 10 years. R is 5% per annum. Okay, formula for simple interest, it is P into R into T upon 100. So 9430 into 5 into 10 upon 100. So 0, 0, 0, 0 gets cancelled. We are left with 943 into 5. 3 5s are 15, 5 4s are 20 plus 1 21. 9 5s are 45 plus 2 47. So rupees 4715 is the simple interest. Okay, so we found simple interest. Now we'll calculate compound interest. Now for compound interest, we are not given the sum of money, that is principal, so we'll assume it to be X rupees. Okay, so let the sum, that is principal, be rupees X. Okay, now we know the number of years, so N is 2 years and R is 5% per annum. Okay, so let us use the formula. It is A minus P. Now A is P into 1 plus R upon 100 raised to N minus, ये P हो जाएगा. P is X rupees, 1 plus R is 5 upon 100 raised to N is 2 minus P is X. 5 ones are 5, 20s are. Okay, so we get X into 1 plus 1 upon 20 raised to 2 minus X. First we'll solve the bracket, we'll equalize the denominator, that is take LCM. Okay, so CI is equal to X into 20 upon 20 plus 1 upon 20 raised to 2 minus X. So X into 20 plus 1 upon 20 raised to 2 minus X. So here we get 21 upon 20 squared minus X. So X into 21 का square is 441 and this will be 400. Okay, so in short we get 441x upon 400 minus x. So over here again we'll take LCM. Okay, so we'll multiply and divide by 400 over here. So CI is equal to 441x upon 400 minus, here we'll multiply and divide by 400, so 400x upon 400. Now the denominators are equal, so we can take common denominator. Okay, so here we get 41x upon 400. So this is the value of CI. Now this is simplified. We are told that the compound interest is equal to simple interest. Okay, so let us now use that information. Okay, so simple interest for 10 years on rupees 9430 is equal to compound interest for 2 years on rupees X at same rate of interest. Okay, so just write down over here at 5% per annum and over here also at 5% per annum. Now what we got the value, what was the value for simple interest? It was 4715 rupees. Okay, and over here we got 41x upon 400. Okay, so now we'll solve this. Alright, so shift the numbers on the other side. 4715 into 400 upon 41 is equal to x. Okay, so 41 ones are 41. Alright, so we are left with 615. Okay, so 61 hoga, so 41 ones are 41. Alright, and again 20 remains, so 205. Alright, so 205, is it divisible by 41? Let us see. Let us take 41 into 5. So yes, we'll get 205. So 115 into 400. So we get 4 5s are 20, 4 1s are 4 plus 2 6 and 4 1s are 4. So therefore x is equal to 46,000 rupees. Box the answer. Don't forget rupee ka symbol. Write down the final statement. The sum of money is rupees 46,000. Let's read the next question. Question number 5. Kamal and Anand each lent the same sum of money for 2 years at 5% at simple interest and compound interest respectively. Anand received rupees 15 more than Kamal. Find the amount of money lent by each and the interest received. Now there are two people, Kamal and Anand, and both are lending out some money. Okay, they are investing some money. So there are two people, Kamal and Anand. Each lent the same sum of money. What is the sum of money? We are not given. Okay, so when you are not given the sum of money, that is principal, you assume it to be X rupees. Okay, so both are investing same principal, X rupees, X rupees. Okay, for 2 years at 5%. So the number of years and rate of interest is also same. So for 2 years, here also for 2 years, rate of interest is 5%, here also 5%. Okay, at simple interest and compound interest respectively. So here is the difference. Okay, one is investing for at a simple interest and another one at compound interest. Okay, so Kamal is investing at simple interest. Okay, the first one applies for the first. Okay, so simple interest पहले mention किया है, so it applies for the first person and compound interest for the second person. Go in order. Okay, so Kamal is investing at simple interest and Anand at compound interest. Okay, so we know that even though the principal, the number of years and rate of interest is same, simple interest will be lesser than compound interest. Okay, simple interest may you get interest only on principal. In compound interest you get interest on principal as well as the interest of previous years. Okay, so compound interest will be greater than simple interest. All right, so let's say Anand will receive some amount that will be principal plus the interest, and Kamal will also receive some amount that is principal plus simple interest. Okay, after 2 years both will receive some amount. So principal to same tha, interest is going to be different. Okay, so Anand received rupees 15 more than Kamal. Anand is getting 15 rupees more than Kamal. Okay, so that means the compound interest is rupees 15 more than simple interest. Both are investing same principal, ये तो same है. The difference is only in interest. Okay, so the difference in amount is nothing but the difference in interest. Okay, so CI minus SI is equal to 15 rupees. Okay, so Anand received rupees 15 more, that is interest mein he received rupees 15 more than what Kamal received. Okay, so CI minus SI will be 15 rupees. Okay, so amount may difference is nothing but interest may different, because over here all the three are same, the principal, the rate of interest, the time period. Okay, find the amount of money lent by each and the interest received. We have to find the amount of money lent by each. Amount of money lent by each is nothing but amount lent, that is principal. Okay, so we have to find the principal lent by both of them. Okay, it is same, so we have to find that value by each and the interest received. So what interest both are getting? Okay, the compound interest and simple interest, we have to find that as well. Okay, so now let us start solving. Now Kamal and Anand both are investing the same sum of money, so let us assume it to be X rupees. So let the sum of money lent by Kamal and Anand be rupees X. Okay, that is principal is rupees X for both Kamal and Anand. Now Kamal is investing at simple interest and Anand at compound interest. Okay, so let us first write down all the information for Kamal. Let us calculate the simple interest. Okay, so Kamal is investing rupees X at simple interest. Okay, so let us now write down all the given information. So we know that principal is rupees X. We know the number of years, that is time period, is 2 years. And the rate of interest R is 5%. Okay. Simple interest का formula, it is P into R into T upon 100. So let us find the simple interest. It is P into R into T upon 100. Okay, so it will be X into 5 into 2 upon 100. Solve it vertically, don't solve it horizontally like this. Okay, so 5 2s are 10, so you will get X into 10 upon 100. So 0 0 gets cancelled, so you get X upon 10 rupees. So simple interest is this much. Okay, for Kamal. Now let us find the compound interest, okay, that Anand is investing at. Anand is investing the same sum at compound interest. Okay, so let us write down the information. P is rupees X, N is 2 years, R is 5% per annum. Okay. Now using the formula we'll find compound interest. Compound interest is amount minus principal. Amount is P into 1 plus R upon 100 raised to N minus P. Okay. P is X and 1 plus R is 5 upon 100 raised to N is 2 minus P is X again. 5 ones are 5 20s are. So we get X into 1 plus 1 upon 20 raised to 2 minus X. Now over here we'll solve the bracket first, equalize the denominators, that is take LCM. Okay, so let us solve the bracket first. So CI is equal to X into 20 upon 20 plus 1 upon 20 raised to 2 minus X. So we get X into 20 plus 1 upon 20 squared minus X. So X into 21 upon 20 squared minus X. Now 21 square is 441 and 20 square is 400 into X minus X. Over here also we will take LCM. Okay, equalize the denominators. So 441x minus upon 400. Over here 400x upon 400. Okay, so we get 441x minus 400x upon 400. So that is nothing but 41x upon 400 rupees. Okay. Now after 2 years Kamal and Anand both will get some amount. Okay, so Kamal and Anand both will get some amount, let's say A1 and A2. Now what is the amount for Kamal? It is going to be the principal plus simple interest. He invested at simple interest. Over here Anand will get principal plus compound interest. Now over here both of them are investing same principal, so principal to same hai. Okay, principal is same. Simple interest and compound interest will be different. Okay, so the difference you are given, okay, difference in amounts is nothing but the difference in the interest that both will get, क्योंकि principal दोनों का same है. Okay, so the difference is in interest over here. So Anand will receive rupees 15 more than Kamal, that is CI minus SI is equal to rupees 15. Okay, so now we'll use this information. CI we know, SI also we know. Okay, Kamal invested at simple interest, so simple interest is this, and Anand invested at compound interest, so compound interest is this much. We'll solve this, okay, and we'll get X ka value, that is the principal that both of them invested. So Anand receives rupees 15 more at compound interest than Kamal at simple interest. That is, I can say CI minus SI is equal to rupees 15. Okay, CI is 41x upon 400. Okay, so 41x upon 400 minus SI is x upon 10 is equal to 15. Okay, now let's equalize the denominator. So यहाँ पे we'll multiply by 40. Okay, numerator and denominator we want it to be 400. Okay, so 40x upon 40 into 10 gives 400 is equal to 15. Okay, so now we get 41x minus 40x upon 400. We can take common denominator. So 41x minus 40x gives x upon 400 is equal to 15. So x is equal to 15 into 400. 15 fours are 60 and 0 0. So the sum invested by Kamal and Anand is 6,000 rupees. So write down the statement. The amount of money lent by Kamal and Anand is 6,000 rupees. Now you also have to find the interest. Okay, so we have to find the compound interest and simple interest. Now we know that interest received by Kamal was this much. Okay, that is simple interest. So interest received by Kamal is rupees x upon 10. So that is nothing but x is 6,000 upon 10. So we get rupees 600. So interest received by Kamal is rupees 600. Now let us calculate the interest received by Anand. It is 41x upon 400. So it is 41 into 6,000 upon 400. So 0 0 0 0 gets cancelled. 2 2s are, actually you can directly cancel, 4 15s are 60. Okay, so we get 41 into 15. 5 1s are 5, 5 4s are 20. Here 1 4, so we get 615. So the interest received by Anand is rupees 615. Okay, box the answers, don't forget rupee ka symbol, write down proper statements. Let's read the next question. Question number 6. Simple interest on a sum of money for 2 years at 4% is rupees 450. Find compound interest on the same sum and at the same rate for 2 years. Now you are given the simple interest on certain sum of money. What is the sum of money? That is principal, we are not told. So simple interest hai, so for simple interest we are not given the principal. So when we are not given the principal, we assume it to be x rupees. Okay, now simple interest on a sum of money for 2 years at 4% is rupees 450. So you are given simple interest, it is 450 rupees. Okay, and time period is 2 years and rate of interest is 4%. Okay, so we are given all this information. All right, now you are given simple interest, you know rate, you know time period, you can easily find the principal using the formula of simple interest. We know that simple interest is P into R into T upon 100. We know SI, we know R, we know T, we can easily find P. Okay, so on solving this, we'll easily get the sum of money, that is principal. Okay, now find compound interest on the same sum. So यहाँ से जो sum मिलेगा उसके ऊपर we have to find the compound interest. Okay, we have to calculate the compound interest on the same sum. So we have to calculate CI. Now for CI, principal will be same. Okay, that you will get from this on the same sum and at the same rate for 2 years. So the rate of interest and the number of years is also same. Number of years is 2 years and rate is 4%. Okay, so we know all the information. We can easily calculate CI using the formula. It is amount minus principal. Amount is P into 1 plus R upon 100 raised to N. Okay, we know P, we know R, we know N. Easily we'll get compound interest. Okay, so the main aim is to find the principal first and then we can easily calculate CI. Now the sum of money is not given to us, so we'll assume it to be X rupees. Okay, so just write down the statement. Let the sum of money, that is principal, be equal to X rupees. Okay, now simple interest is given to us. Okay, we are given rate of interest, we are given time period, also simple interest. We can easily find the principal. So let us find the principal using simple interest. So we are given rate of interest, it is 4%. Time period, it is 2 years. Principal we assume to be X rupees and simple interest is 450. Okay, now using the formula P into R into T upon 100, let's substitute the values. So 450 is equal to X into 4 into 2 upon 100. 4 ones are 4 25s are. Okay, so we get 450 is equal to X into 2 upon 25. Let's shift the numbers on the other side. So 450 into 25 upon 2 is equal to X. So 2 25s are. Okay, so we get 225 is into 25 is equal to X. So let's multiply this. So 5 5s are 25. So this will become 11 and here we get 5 2s are 10, 2 2s are 4 plus 1 5, 2 2s are 4. So we get 5625 is equal to X. So X is equal to rupees 5625. That is, we found the principal. Okay, so we found principal, it is rupees 5625. All right, now we need to find the compound interest on the same principal, the same sum and at the same rate, that is same rate percent, 4% hai, for 2 years, that is same time period. Okay, so using the formula, let us now find out the compound interest. So for compound interest, principal is rupees 5625, R is 4%, number of years is 2 years. Okay, now we know compound interest is amount minus principal. You can find amount first and then find compound interest. Okay, just subtract amount में से principal subtract कर लो. Now using the formula P into 1 plus R upon 100 raised to N minus P. So let's substitute the values. We'll get 5625 into 1 plus 4 upon 100 raised to n is 2 minus 5625. Okay. So 5625 into 4 ones are 4, 25s are, so we get 1 plus 1 upon 25 raised to 2 minus 5625. Okay. So CI is equal to 5625 into, we'll equalize the denominators, that is we'll take LCM, so we'll get 25 upon 25 plus 1 upon 25 raised to 2 minus 5625. Okay, so 5625 into 25 plus 1 upon 25 raised to 2 minus 5625. So 5625, here we'll get into 26 upon 25 squared minus 5625. Now don't square this over here, instead just split this. Okay, write it as 25 into 25. Why? Because here we can cancel out. Okay, so 5625 into 26 into 26 upon 25 into 25 minus 5625. So 25 2s are 50, so 6 remains. Okay, so 62, 25 2s are again 50, so 12 remains, 125. So 25 5s are 125. Okay, now again this gets cancelled by 25. Okay, let us try by 5 first. 5 5s are 5, 4s are 20. Okay, and 5 5s are, so 5 9s are, so 25 9s are basically 225. So we get 9 into 26 into 26 minus 5625. So let's find the answer of this. So we get CI is equal to 6084 minus 5625. Okay, so let's subtract 6084 5625. So we get 9, this will be 5, here it will become 4 and 0, so 459 rupees. So box the answer, write down the final statement. The compound interest on the same sum is rupees 459. Okay, don't forget rupee ka symbol. Coming to next question, question number 7. Simple interest on a certain sum of money for 4 years at 4% per annum exceeds the compound interest on the same sum for 3 years at 5% per annum by rupees 228. Find the sum. There are two interests given over here, simple interest and compound interest. So let us consider simple interest and compound interest. Let us write down all the information for simple interest and compound interest. Simple interest on a certain sum of money. Sum of money, that is principal, is not given to us. Okay, it is mentioned certain sum of money over here. So we'll assume it to be X rupees. So let the principal be X rupees. We are talking about simple interest for now. So simple interest on a certain sum of money for 4 years. Time period is 4 years. Rate of interest is 4%. So R is 4% per annum. Now simple interest exceeds the compound interest. We will come to this part later. Compound interest का क्या information है? Let us write that down. Exceeds the compound interest on the same sum. Compound interest के लिए भी there is same sum, same principal. So principal is X rupees for 3 years. So number of years is 3 years at 5% per annum. So R is 5% per annum. By rupees 228, find the sum. That is, we have to find the principal. Now, this is the information for simple interest. This is the information for compound interest. Now, which one exceeds the which one? Let us see. Okay, simple interest exceeds the compound interest. So simple interest is more than the compound interest. Exceed मतलब more है. Okay, so simple interest is more than the compound interest by how much rupees? By rupees 228. Okay, so basically simple interest minus compound interest. What is the difference? It is 228. Okay, now we can easily find simple interest in terms of x, and similarly compound interest in terms of x. We know P R T using the formula P into R into T upon 100. Okay, so this we know, here we have assumed x, so we'll get the answer in terms of x. Same thing with CI, it is A minus P. A is nothing but P into 1 plus R upon 100 raised to n. Okay, so it will be P into 1 plus R upon 100 raised to n minus P. P is x, R is 5 and n is 3. We'll just substitute the values and we'll again get the answer in terms of x over here. Okay, so we'll get something into x is equal to 228. On solving this, we'll easily get x ka value, that is principal. Okay, which is what we have to find. So it's very easy. Simple interest ka information, compound interest ka information. You know that simple interest exceeds the compound interest, that is SI minus CI. Here it is not CI minus SI. Okay, the time period, the rate of interest is different in this case, so that is why simple interest is more over here. Okay, so when the time period and rate of interest are different, simple interest can be more than compound interest. Okay, so यहाँ पे it is mentioned that way, so we'll use that condition and find the sum of money. Now we have to find the sum of money, that is principal. Let us assume it to be x rupees. So just write down, let the sum of money, that is principal, be x rupees. Okay, now for simple interest we are given the rate of interest and time period. Principal we have assumed to be x rupees. Let us calculate the simple interest. So for simple interest, first we'll write down the information given to us. Principal we have assumed to be x rupees. R is 4% per annum and T is 4 years. Okay, so using the formula, simple interest is equal to P into R into T upon 100. So substitute the values. P is x rupees, R is 4, T is 4 upon 100. 4 ones are 4 25s are. So we get 4 into x, 4x upon 25 rupees. So simple interest we got in terms of x, 4x upon 25 rupees. Okay, now similarly let us calculate compound interest. So for compound interest, principal is same. Okay, rate of interest is 5%. Okay, per annum, and number of years is 3 years. Alright, now compound interest is amount minus principal. Amount is P into 1 plus R upon 100 raised to n minus P. Let us substitute the values. P is x, R is 5, n is 3, minus P is x. 5 ones are 5 20s are. So we get x into 1 plus 1 upon 20 raised to 3 minus x. So over here let us take LCM, that is we'll equalize the denominator. So multiply by 20 in both numerator and denominator. So we get x into 20 upon 20 plus 1 upon 20 raised to 3 minus x. Okay. So CI is equal to x into 20 plus 1 upon 20 raised to 3 minus x. Okay, so x into 20 plus 1 is 21 over here, 20 cube minus x. 21 cube is 9261. Okay, you can calculate and check. 20 cube is 8000 into x minus x. Over here again we'll try to get same denominator, that is we'll multiply by 8000 in both numerator and denominator. Okay, so we get 9261x upon 8000 minus 8000x upon 8000. So that is same denominator हो गया, so we can take common denominator. 9261x minus 8000x upon 8000. Okay, so 9261 minus 8000 gives 1261x upon 8000. So this is the compound interest. Okay, we are getting 1261x upon 8000 rupees. Now we got simple interest and compound interest both in terms of x. Now we'll use the condition. Coming to the condition part, we are told that simple interest exceeds compound interest by rupees 228. Simple interest exceeds, that it is more than compound interest by this much rupees. Okay, so which one is more? Simple interest is more. So write the greater value first. Okay, greater one first, minus the smaller one. So simple interest minus compound interest is equal to 228 rupees. Alright, so this is given to us. Alright, so just write down simple interest exceeds compound interest by rupees 228. So therefore this condition, simple interest and compound interest both we found in terms of x. So just substitute the values. So 4x upon 25 minus 1261x upon 8000 is equal to 228. Now over here again we need to equalize the denominators. So make this 8000. So 8000 divided by 25, let us see. 5 5s are 5, 1s are 5, 5 6s are and 0 0. Okay, so 5 3s are 15, 5 2s are and 0. So we'll multiply by 320 in both numerator and denominator. So 320 into 4x upon 320 into 25 minus 1261x upon 8000 is equal to 228. Now 320 into 4, we'll get 4 2s are 8, 4 3s are 12. So 1280x upon 8000 minus 1261x upon 8000 is equal to 228. Now 1280 minus 1261, so we'll get 19x upon 8000 is equal to 228. So shifting the numbers on the other side, we get 228 into 8000 upon 19. 19 1s are, 19 3 remains, 19 2s are. So x is equal to 12 into 8000. 12 8s are 96 and zeros. Okay, so we found x, that is the sum. Sum is x rupees, principal is x rupees. So principal is rupees 96,000. Write down the final statement. The sum of money is rupees 96,000. Don't forget rupee ka symbol.